How was it watching the elite athletes do that same workout?
It was great. Like, I'm really happy that they did it because like all of the audience get to see the comparison. And
what do you mean?
Well, yeah. It requires no further explanation.
So while the women are taking on triple threat, who do we see just enjoying the show? The one and only Mr. Colten Mertens. Let's approach. Good morning, Colten Mertens.
How are you?
How are you?
Good.
How's your leg?
A little sore.
So,
Calf's a little scratched up. I bruised my IT band on the way down too. So that's more sore than like my calf is, but it's all right.
So that's a bit more cosmetic, the calf, whereas the IT band's a bit more actually going to give you a little bit of trouble.
Yeah, I have to make sure I get a good warm up in. Then I had to make sure I sleep on my left side last night, so I didn't wake up stuck to the bed.
So I heard all the elite athletes were going to have a long lie-in, they were going to come in later and really just relax and enjoy the experience. You're here watching the triple threat ladies throw down. Enjoying that?
Yeah, I mean, it's fun watching other people compete in these other divisions. Definitely better than being in the hotel room. So I got some breakfast this morning and made my way down here and just gonna hang out before we get started here.
Any standout athletes in the crowd, on the field?
I haven't seen anybody wearing the Iron Hog shirt, so I don't know.
It's the shipping charges, Colten. That's what kills us. You should have brought a load in your bag. You could have just been selling them while you were here.
Yeah, good point. Yeah.
I won't disturb you. I'll let you enjoy the rest of the show. You can talk wherever you like.
I'll talk to you.
You talk to me.
I'll look at your pretty blue eyes.
Thank you. So
I'll step aside.
So I've just been joined by some random stranger who's just walked up to talk to me. Who are you?
I'm Kyle. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Kyle. What are you doing at FitFest?
I'm just hanging out.
Just hanging out.
Yeah.
Just hanging out.
Yeah. I have the luxury of riding the coattails of my wife, Emily Rolfe, so I go around with her.
That's why you got one of those special wristbands.
That's it. Yeah.
So you were here yesterday, obviously, as you said, riding the coattails of Emily Rolfe. You could have sat back, relaxed, watch her, smash the obstacle course and all the events. Instead, you chose to really embrace the FitFest experience. What did you do yesterday?
I ended up rowing a 2K, a 500 meter, and then a 4K relay.
And that was over at the British Rowing Championship area.
Championship, yeah.
How did it go?
Well, it was successful for me, although I feel like a bag of spanners today. But no, I PB'd my 2K for that. I didn't PB my 500. I was bagged after that. But and then the 4K relay we did as a team. I've never done that before, so it was just interesting and fun.
What I really enjoyed was at the end of the day when these athletes have really been put through their paces with the worm, the snatches, the obstacle course, are walking away. You were the one saying, "Hey, slow down. My legs don't work. I can't catch up."
Yeah, that's pretty much how it is. I don't get. I mean, these athletes are incredible as well. Like, I don't know how they do it. I did basically, in short, I probably did 11 minutes of work yesterday, which I suppose is like a mediocre workout for them. But I do not know how they do 5 workouts a day and stuff. It's crazy. So
you don't know how they do it, and yet you're coaching Emily, and you're forcing her to do probably way more than that at home.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Is like I've pushed myself, and I understand like the coaching side of things. It just shows you. I think I may be saying I don't know how to do it. I'm mincing my words a little bit there, but what I'm trying to say is how they repeatedly do it just shows the caliber of athletes that they actually are. Like. For example, at SoCal, when Dallin and Emily and Grace and Brent, they did that. They did a assault bike or echo bike, I think it was. Then they did burpees over a bar and an assault run. Well, that was basically like what I did yesterday, and they did that as one event and then carried on. I'm just like, it's crazy. It really is.
Yeah, they are a special breed.
Yes, they are, for sure.
Well, it is almost 12 o'clock, so I think the elites are going to be taken to the field shortly, so I better let you go so you can give some inspiring words to Emily.
Go and lose my voice again.
Yeah.
It was a real pleasure, Jason. Thank you very much.
Who will be cheering louder? This is almost a pointless question to ask, but who do you think will be cheering louder, you or Dylan?
I would imagine Dylan's probably got more energy than me today, so probably Dylan. But well, we usually have a competition, and it's who can lose their voice the first, and we're on par most of the time. So yeah.
Right, I'll be out there with a decibel meter later, just to give you the final.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very much for your time, Carl. Take care. Have a good day. So here I am. Hopefully you can hear us over Stella shouting as always. But I'm here with Lucille. Now I'm going to try again. Felouzan?
Very good.
Look at that. My French is improving. So some people may know you if they've watched the show you came on with me, that you are part of Backland management with Snorri. A lot of these athletes. What they might not know is you are the biggest fan of Arielle, I think, in all of FitFest.
Well, he's my athlete. He's the one I represent, so of course I'm the biggest fan here.
So we have just watched him absolutely destroy the rope climb, shuttle run workout.
Yes.
I mean, how was that?
Well, he's just that good. Running, he's very explosive, so that's why he's good at lifting and everything that was just quick movement, jumping and everything. He's just really good at it. And I'm happy he can prove how good he is in front of everyone. So.
Do you know any of his plans for 2025? Should we be keeping a close eye on this man?
Oh yes, Wodapalooza, individual, and maybe a team, but I don't think it's gonna happen. But individual for sure.
Awesome. So if you're not already aboard the annual train, you need to get on quickly. Is that what you're saying?
Pixel Showdown after February. Smaller, but very interesting competition, I want to say, after Wodapalooza. So, yeah, he has a full calendar.
Yeah. I mean, he's just had a pretty full calendar. It seemed like every other weekend he was at a competition somewhere in the world.
Well, he's been training so hard, like a lot of those athletes, they've been training so hard, and when they have finally the ability to show what they have, and they are in good shape, and they are injury free, and they have the support system that back it up, well, let's go.
Awesome. Well, thank you for your time as always.
Yeah.
And when you speak to Jelle, who's also one of your athletes, who unfortunately we didn't get to see this weekend because he is sick as a dog in bed, just tell him how much he was missed.
Yeah, he was missed. So yeah, Jelle, we missed you, for sure.
Are we on? Is this live? Are we live? We're live, we're not live, don't worry. Can you imagine if we were live? Wow. This sweat just dripping over here. Gavin, welcome back. So I was just speaking with one of the wonderful photographers here at FitFest. So if you've been enjoying the pictures that you've seen coming off the floor of Triple Threat,
they weren't me.
they weren't you. Where can people find your wonderful work, by the way?
What's Media IRL, and all the stuff from the entire media team is all going on the FitFest and the Strength and Depth stuff. So they're all really some good people getting some good content. So make sure to follow them all.
Excellent. I got to let him get his plug in. Now, very quick, before we get taken out by a rower. So what I was going to ask you both is, obviously you got to watch all the various divisions take on the Triple Threat workouts on Saturday. You very closely because you were taking pictures, you because it was your baby, so you were kind of keeping an eye on everything. How was it watching the elite athletes do that same workout?
It was great. I'm really happy that they did it because all of the audience get to see the comparison. And
what do you mean?
Well, yeah. It requires no further explanation. We have reduced the number of the monkey bars today, so it was a little quicker, but the difference was clear.
And what was your experience then?
Yeah, it's just mad as someone who's trying to obviously capture all the content. You have to be able to move a lot faster because they get through everything so much quicker. But it's just nice to be able to see everyone is obviously giving their all in Triple Threat, and it's great to see the effort from people there. But then it's it really puts into perspective just how fit the athletes are when you see everyone who's giving their 100% in Triple Threat absolutely get dusted by all the elites. So it's pretty cool to see.
Yeah, but suddenly, why are all your pictures suddenly blurry? You're these guys were moving just way too fast. I couldn't keep up. Wonderful. Well, what have we got to look forward to? What's the next thing for the elites?
This evening they have another worm chipper event. It's got some interesting novel ideas in it, and there's going to be a variation on a Fran relay.
Ooh. Sounds exciting. So we'll come back for that. Get ready. Get the camera ready. So we haven't really introduced FitFest today because we arrived a lot later than we did the other days and just in time for the Elite Showcase, which was lovely, great to watch, but now's a good time to introduce kind of what's happening today. So beyond the Elite Showcase workouts, again, Triple Threat is running. The athletes actually for the Elite Showcase today took on the Triple Threat workouts. So it was a nice contrast to see what they could do compared to the other divisions that were here. Now they are doing a VIP kind of meet and greet. So those that have paid a little bit extra get the kind of unique experience of chatting with the athletes. And this is sort of one of the benefits of FitFest being an exhibition versus an all-out competition, is that the athletes are more relaxed and they can have time to do this kind of thing that you're not going to see them doing at your Rogue or you know, the CrossFit Games or something like that. So we're not going to interrupt too much because obviously the VIPs have paid for the privilege, but we'll just hang around and see what happens. What did you do on the Friday night then? Did you enjoy the bike?
Well, we've seen
How are you finding the FitFest experience?
Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Very cool. Yeah. We returned here. We have been here 4 years ago. So yeah, it's amazing.
So where are you from?
Switzerland.
Switzerland. So who are you here particularly to see and meet?
I was lucky to see Arielle, so that's highlights.
Yeah?
Very cool. Yeah.
Oh, that's great. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
As long as we're fitnessing, we're happy.
As long as you're fitnessing, you're happy. Quote that, write that down. Emily Rolfe, 2024. As long as we're fitnessing, we're happy. I've had a lovely, lovely chat with Kyle.
Have you?
Yeah, he's a character.
He is.
And I hear he's a strict taskmaster when it comes to your training.
He is, yeah. He's. Some days I don't like him so much.
But you still love him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't
Always love him. Some days I don't like him.
Yeah, that's a good philosophy to have. So, Emily, how are you enjoying the FitFest experience?
I think it's super fun. I mean, it's a chill atmosphere compared to what I've done this year. So, yeah, it's fun.
Yeah, it's been a busy year for you. You've had a lot of fun events, a lot of big events, but I guess that brings pressure, and there's always pressure because you're an elite level athlete and you don't know how to switch that off. But
That's the thing. You say like it doesn't matter, but like when it's 3, 2, 1, go, I want to beat them. I want to beat these girls. Like that's just the competitive nature.
Yeah. Oh, we're being watched.
What happened?
So we're being watched.
Yeah, getting there.
Yeah. So, have you had an opportunity to take part in any of the other stuff? I mean, you got to do the OCR as part of the workout. How was that?
It was fun. I mean, I think we all looked at it the night before and we were like, oh no. Everyone's scared of funny injury because it's something we're not used to doing. But I think it was super fun. Everyone had fun doing it. So.
Yeah. What I loved was to see the CrossFit mentality that you all did it, and then even after you'd finished, people were going back to retry a little bit because they were like, oh, I think I could do that better.
I did the same thing. I retried the silver ring monkey bars because I was like, oh, maybe I should have skipped one. So I went and made sure I could do that. Yeah. And I think we watched that professional guy do it, and we were all like, oh.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Yeah, but you should have made him snatch later and then seen how good he was at that.
I know. I'm just glad he went after us and not before, because everyone would have been very disappointed watching us.
It was really incredible to watch, but it's also a little bit well, now you've seen those CrossFitters have a go. Let's show you how a real professional does it, and you're all right.
That should be, if you watch us weightlift and then you watch a real Olympic weightlifter, it's kind of the same thing. Yeah. You watch us run, you watch a real long distance run. We're just mediocre at everything.
Hey, it's the way to be. Some of us are slightly less than mediocre at everything, so we would love mediocre at everything.
It's aggressively average.
You've done nearly all the workouts now. We've got the one left with the two left. Which one have you got next?
That's a good question.
Oh, because you're doing the box.
Hear what the workout was.
There's the box jump one and then the worm one.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So out of the workouts I've come so far, what's been your favourite one?
Ooh. I think the last one was pretty fun, that rope climb one. It was just fast. Anything quick is very exciting.
Go down.
Yeah.
Yeah, the quicker the better.
Yeah.
Yeah. And if you're really quick, that means you won, so that's also really good. I'm in the way of a bike. How is it then being with your husband and he's sort of back on home turf? Has he enjoyed a good excuse to be back in the UK?
Yeah, it's cool. I think I of course want to do all these touristy things, and he's like, you know, when you've grown up here, it's like not as exciting, but he's a good sport. He does everything with me, so yeah, it's good.
So what touristy things have you done while you've been here?
Christmas markets.
Right.
Yeah, I think I spent $30 on hot chocolate the other day. It's like, but it was cool. It was fun. We're gonna do some more stuff in London next week, so.
How long are you down? When are you heading back?
Another like 3 days.
Okay, so plenty of time to get stuff done. When does then the sort of drive for 2025 season start for you?
I mean, I've been training hard the last bit, but I think we'll go home. I'll take Christmas, spend some time with family, and then I will not train, but I think just it's important to have some downtime too.
So light training.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, and then
still moving, but not spending 5 hours a day in the gym.
You gotta have some fun as well.
Yeah.
Although, is it fun for you to enjoy your training?
It is. I mean, I don't think you can train as hard or as long as I do. I don't think if I didn't love what I was doing. If I hated every second, not worth it.
So final thing, because then I'll let you start practicing jumping over a high box and stuff. How have you found the crowd and just like being here in the UK? I don't know if you were expecting this one thing and you found something else, or if you weren't expecting anything, or just how has the experience been at FitFest?
Very impressed, to be honest. I think I expected decent because of Roe. That was just here 3 weeks ago, and the crowd was amazing there. So I was like, okay, Europe's got it. Like, yeah, it was great.
I've never signed. Really? So this one's going to be the only one signed.
Now it's worth $1 million.
I haven't ever signed one of these shirts, so this is going to be the only one out there that's signed.
And do you promise to never sign another one?
If somebody asks me, I can't say no.
Well, you're gonna have to.
I need to date it and put like 12 to
No. You need to mark it and put number 1.
I
one
should.
of one.
I should.
Yeah.
But,
one of one.
Yeah. First edition.
First edition. But first edition.
Special first edition.
Be careful with that.
Got it. Is it nice? Yeah, that's for her. Our gift for thank you for bringing us across the pond.
Now it's worth $1 million.